All right, John, Fairfield firefighters and state police are investigating after a morning fire in Harborcreek turned deadly.
Yeah, because conditions were so cold and icy out there in the township. Firefighters were hurt at the scene as well. There was a lot going on as part of this investigation. Our Lisa Adams was there since the early morning. She's there tonight covering the story for us with the latest. Lisa?
Good evening, Eva and Mike. It's never easy to report on a story that has a sad and tragic ending. A woman lost her life here in the home behind me. The neighbors beeping their horns, disappointed that we're here covering this tragic story. But firefighters came here with the hopes of saving a woman inside this home, but it didn't turn out that way.
We got a report of a house fire with fire coming out of the eaves of the house with possible entrapment.
Knowing that, Fairfield Hose volunteers rushed to this home at 510 Parkside Drive in Harborcreek. They found smoke streaming from every seam.
The first crews did a very aggressive search for the woman, was unable to locate her in the first few minutes. They pulled they were pulling hose lines inside. Basement fire was rolling pretty good. After they got the fire knocked down, they did find the victim in the basement of the house.
So she was in the basement, and that's where you think the fire started?
It's still under investigation, but we believe that's where it was.
The victim, a 51-year-old woman, was rushed to the hospital but did not survive. The coroner said she likely suffered smoke inhalation, but an exact cause of death is pending. Complicating the scene for firefighters in those first moments, one of their own suffered a serious injury.
When he stepped out of the truck with his air pack on, a bunch of ice, he slipped and fell, hit his head and leg. We're not sure of his injuries yet, but emergency care transported him to the hospital. 2
other firefighters were hurt and treated at the scene, as well as 1 civilian. All East County companies rushed to help, even City of Erie firefighters lining Parkside Drive with their trucks. One good thing in this frigid weather?
The fortunate thing with this one is that the hydrant across the street was shoveled, so that made it a lot easier for us, but there's a lot going on in the first 5-10 minutes.
Because of the serious injury, now fatality, state police also responded, calling this a crime scene. Their fire marshal will assist in the investigation into exactly what happened here. Again, the woman was the only one home at the time of the fire. We do know the state fire marshal came here this afternoon. The crime tape is down. The neighbor's not happy, including family members of the woman who died. So we're going to sign off for now live in Harborcreek and head back to the station.
All right, thanks, Lisa.